To find the full text of articles, you have many options. You may start with one of the CBC library databases. Check PubMed or Google Scholar for open access articles. Check Hirwa if you're one of our BSN students. Or request the full text through our library's free interlibrary loan service. Just email us at library@columbiabasin.edu. Suppose you find this article on Clostridium difficile in Google Scholar and it does not have a full text link. What you can do is copy the title of the article and then go to the Health Sciences Library homepage and paste in the search box the full title and click on search. It says no results were found. Usually I would double check if I copy and pasted the title correct. And if there's a subtitle like this time, I might delete the subtitle just so that I have a better chance of finding it. So when I deleted the subtitle, I found the result in the database. So I'm going to click on the title, and apparently the subtitle is not in the record. That's why I wasn't able to find it. Now, for this one, it was published on American Nurse Today. There isn't the PDF full text directly there, but there's a full text finder link. That means the full text might be available through one of our other databases that the library subscribed to. So I'm going to click on that link. This link don't always work, but this time it works just fine. Sometimes you have to click on open the page in a new window, and this opens up the Gale database, and I'm going to click on the title right here. Now I can see the HTML full text of the article is right here, but if I like the PDF version better, I click on this download button, and that's going to give me the PDF file. And you can see the PDF is color and has the images and the font and the page numbers of the original publication. So that is nice. Also, I could click on the get the link to get the permalink, so I can always come back to it. I can also click on cite and get a good starting point for the APA 7 citation. Here's another example. When I searched for pernicious anemia case report, I did find the article in our database, but it doesn't have the link to full text at all. So I can double check if we have access to this journal, which is called Nurse Practitioner. So I'm going to copy the title and click on the Publications tab, which is searching for all the journals that we subscribe to. I'm going to put in the journal title, not the article title, and I click on the full text access link. Okay, most of our databases have it only up to 2007, but we did have access through Ovid till 2021. So let me go back and see this article, which is 2023. So we don't have it. However, I always want to double check. So I'm going to go to PubMed and paste in the article title. It has a link to Walter's Kluber. And then when I click on the link, it comes over to the Nurse Practitioner webpage. And it seems that we're lucky that this article is free access. We do not need to be a subscriber. The HTML full text is right here. All the tables and information discussion are right there. This happens when the author of articles sometimes pay a fee to make the article free access to all. So you can also download the PDF or EPUB. Here is another example. If you find on the internet this article, you will see that it does not provide you with the full text. It gives you a little bit of snippets, but it wants you to purchase the full access, which is almost $30. So when that happens, you would want to check first the library database. I paste in the title and I did the search. It doesn't look like we have the full text because I don't see the full text links on the left. But I'm not going to give up, so I went over to PubMed and put in the title and did a search and found it right here, where it has the free full text at PubMed Central. I have linked to the PDF. As you can see, this is the freely available version that's required by National Institute of Health. The content is the same. This is the NIH public access policy. They require scientists to submit final peer-reviewed journal manuscripts that uses NIH funds to PubMed Central database. And they have to do that immediately upon acceptance for publication by the journal. This version would look slightly different because it would be labeled as NIH public access as an author manuscript. The look will be slightly different. The content is the same. In that case, you want to double check with your instructor if the NIH public access version is acceptable. Okay, let's try another example. From the CBC homepage, let's go back to the library's homepage. You can either use this one search and search by the article title, or use a Health Sciences library and use the Health Sciences one search. They are just slightly different coverage. So I'm going to paste in this article about fall prevention and search. This is the only time I would paste in a long sentence because I already know the title. Usually I wouldn't do this long sentence. I would do the keywords and do the search. So in this case, I found the first record is the right article published on Applied Nursing Research, but there isn't any links to full text. So my next step is double checking if the journal, somehow the link didn't do well. I'm going to check the publication search through the library and see if the library subscribes to this journal. No, this is a different journal, so the CBC library do not have this. So next step, I'm going to try PubMed, same thing. I'm going to copy the title of the article, not just the title of the journal. And it looks like the first one is the right one. I'm going to click on that, and there's a Elsevier full text article. It doesn't mean they have it for free. As you can see, it says purchase PDF. So it looks like this article is not in the NIH public access. I'm still not going to give up yet. I'm going to try to go to Google Scholar and search by the title. And I got lucky. This is from Duke University. So it's most likely they had arrangement with the publisher. Always double check Google Scholar to see if there happens to be free access. Okay, one more. This article is about self-diagnosis of non-celiac gluten sensitivity. When I look at it, I don't see a full text link. I'm going to copy the journal to see the publications. You see if CBC subscribed to it. No results were found. Okay, you know the drill now. I want to go to PubMed. Search by the title of the article. And it says Wiley full text article, but let me click on, it shows a PDF even and read the full text. So I'm going to click on that. It's not free and you have to pay. So PubMed is no. How about Google Scholar? Oh, no, I don't see any full text links this time. So if I'm one of the BSN students, I have access to Kiowa because it's paid by part of my license fee. I'm going to try to search it in Kiowa because they have a different coverage. I already signed in. If you are a BSN student, you will be asked to sign in. And I found it actually, and they have a full text finder link. I'm going to click on that. We'll see if it opens up. Nope. So I'm going to try to open the page in a new window and see if that works better. Oh, it does. In this case, apparently this journal is available through their database Signal Automate, and it has the full text of the article. Voila! If you're not someone who have access to Kiowa, what do? You would just email to summarize, check to see if the CBC library has full text. If not, check PubMed, check Google Scholar, or Kiowa. As a last resort, contact the library. You can email me directly at yyU@columbiabasin.edu, and I can try to find it for you. It usually takes a couple days to get the PDF. Good luck with your research.